Good day, everybody. Welcome to the One True Show podcast. It's your boy, One True Emperor, and today we'll be talking about the African Cup of Nations match that took place between Guinea-Bissau and Nigeria, and I'll be giving my thoughts and opinion. So here we go. From the moment the whistle blew to the end of the whistle, for me, I felt like this was an even match. I mean, shout out to the Super Eagles for grabbing the 3 points and qualifying for the round of 16 of the African Cup of Nations. But honestly, we have to say the truth about the Super Eagles and in general about African football. Um, the Super Eagles have not really been playing well. I think the standard of how the Super Eagles play football have really fallen. And I can say that our coach, our new head coach, the Portuguese guy, what's his name? Yeah, Jose Peseiro, is the Portuguese. Our Portuguese coach. He's trying to bring back technicality. He's trying to bring back tactics and efficient passing. But for some reason, it seems like we don't have the personnel that can play the way that I expect them to play or the coach expect them to play. The only reason why Nigeria won this game is because Guinea-Bissau can't score. And to be honest with you, that's also Nigeria's problem. We cannot put the ball on the ground, move the ball, make consistent, effective passes, and give the ball to Victor Osimhen to score the ball. That was the same problem Guinea-Bissau had. Guinea-Bissau had the same amount of chances that Nigeria had and could not put the ball in the net. Nigeria could not even score the ball. The only reason why we won was because of the own goal by a Guinea-Bissau player. That was the reason why we won. Another reason why we won, like I said earlier, is because Guinea-Bissau had a lot of chances and can't score, like Nigeria. And also, Nigeria just had a better goalkeeper. So I think that's the uh, three main reasons that Nigeria won the ball. I don't. If Nigeria is going to win the African Cup of Nations, we need to play better football. The first game we played, it was the same issue. We drew our first game in a game that I believe we should have won. I mean, struggling to make consistent passes, struggling to generate effective attack and get the ball to our forwards and our striker and to Victor Osimhen to score the ball. Overcommitting on the defense. I know that we are physical, but man, some of the yellow cards that we have gotten in this competition, I think is just plain stupid. But watching the African Cup of Nations in general, I don't think there's a dominant team out there. I mean, you have Cape Verde beating some top teams. You have Equatorial Guinea whooping Cote d'Ivoire's ass 4-0, which is very surprising. I thought Cote d'Ivoire was going to bounce back, but Equatorial Guinea gave them a thumping. You know, you had the other day South Africa losing a game. You had Ghana, I think, barely winning a game. If like did they actually win that game? Let me check. Nope. They've only drawn one and lost one. Ghana that used to have good ballers. I mean, Cape Verde is topping their table. So there's no powerhouse African team. There's no dominant African team right now. So I believe that this is anybody's tournament to lose. And if Nigeria is going to win this tournament since 2013, if Nigeria is going to win this tournament, Nigeria has to be able to pass the ball consistently, generate effective attack consistently, and take their chances more. It's just as simple as that. Nigeria needs to play better football in the knockout stages. We need to play better football. This is not the type of football we need to play that will get us to the finals. I want to win the African Cup of Nations. And I do not like the way we've been playing since the qualifiers. We've not been in the Super Eagles have not been impressive since the qualifiers. For Christ's sake, we were struggling against teams like Mozambique. Come on. We are the Super Eagles. And a lot of our players play in Europe, play overseas. So of course we can play better. We can do better. And the coaches need to ask them to do better. And to be honest, the type of formation we used today was very, very interesting. And and this is the reason why I like this coach. You know, the formation he used today was 3-4-2-1. And I understand why he used that formation. That was a good, effective formation, and that's the formation he needs to use going forward. But he needs to put the ball. But Nigeria needs to be able to score the ball. Nigeria has to be able to pass the ball consistently and put the ball in the net. So let's go to the stats for the people that love stats. So the ball of possession, Guinea-Bissau actually had the better ball of possession by 51% to Nigeria's 49%. The total shots, Guinea-Bissau had 12 to Nigeria's 11. So like I said, both teams could not score the ball. Nigeria was lucky to get an own goal. Good cross by Simon. What's the name of this guy? Simon Peters, if I'm correct. No, by Moses Simon. Sorry, I don't know why I mentioned Simon Peters. By Moses Simon. I'm thinking of the Nigerian boxer. Yeah, by Moses Simon. Good cross by Moses Simon. The Guinea-Bissau defender just helped us smash the thing inside his net. But like I said, both teams could not just score the ball. It was just as simple as that, and I believe Nigeria had the better goalkeeper. So I want to give a strong shout out to Stanley Nwabali, number 23, Nigeria's goalkeeper, Super Eagles goalkeeper. He did a great job today. I love the way he was communicating with the defenders. I love the way he was positioning his defenders and giving the defenders instruction. I also like the way he was able to make stop some crucial shots, make some crucial save, come out of the goal post when he needed to. So the goalkeeper was good, and to be honest with you, based on analytics, he was our highest rated player with 8.3. So Stanley Unwambali was the man of the match today. He was the one that actually saved us because the Guinea-Bissau could not just put the ball in the net. So shout out to Super Eagles goalkeeper Stanley Unwambali. So yeah, so going forward, like I said earlier on, Nigeria needs to be able to pass the ball, be able to put the ball on the ground, effectively move the ball, effectively pass the ball, and we need to be able to take our chance. So I'm looking forward to see what Nigeria does in the round of 16. I believe that anybody can win this tournament because there's no dominant African team. From all the games I've watched, there's actually no dominant African team. I'm actually more surprised that I don't want to say smaller African countries, but African countries that haven't really done anything in African football, that are the ones that are really stepping up. Countries like Cape Verde, man. Cape Verde has been impressive throughout this tournament, man. Those guys can ball. The way Cape Verde is playing is how I want Nigeria to play. To be able to move the ball, pass the ball, generate attack, and score the ball. Those guys are good, you know. And shout out to Equatorial Guinea, man. I'm actually surprised at their performance in this tournament, beating Cote d'Ivoire 4-0. Man, Cote d'Ivoire is falling. Such a shame. Anyways, we've come to the end of the video. As you're going out, please like, share, and subscribe. I'll catch you on another episode on the One True Show. Catch you later.